How's everyone doing? Today we got the Super Bonnell 775 MX. This is my second time shooting this video because the first time my GoPro it corrupted the video or something, so I lost all my footage. So I'm gonna redo it. This will be my second time. I don't have a full battery today, but I wanted to get a video out for you guys. Now this Bonnell it's not mine. I'm borrowing this one. Just wanted to show you guys how awesome this bike is, and if you have a chance to pick one up, you really should, because it's a lot of fun. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Thing with the double crown forks is it has bump stops, so your turning radius with these bumpers here makes it like almost non-existent. So I turned my bumpers, or these bumpers, out a little bit so I could get a little bit more turning radius. You'll get more if you had single crown over double crown, but right now we're, like I said, I'm only at 60% battery, so it's not going to be a crazy amount of riding, but just a little ripping for you. This area is designed for mostly mountain bikes, even though the kids are ripping Surons here, and I can't say I haven't rode my Ventus here myself, but technically it's a mountain bike place, so this is where this bike shines. So let's go see what we could do with this bike. These brakes are so good on a 75-pound bike. Let's see, up this hill, boop, right up, nothing, like nothing. I mean, it's impressive the amount of torque this bike sustains or carries. Now, like I was saying, I don't know if my camera picked it up, but regardless, the Bonnell comes stock with 3 modes. You have the ability to turn it up and give yourself 5 modes if 3 is not enough and you want, oh yeah, if you want to have more adjustability or less room in between each mode. Having 3 modes between 2 and 3, there's a big jump. So to lessen that jump, you can move it to 5 modes, and to lessen the jump even more, they give you the ability to move it to 9 modes. 9 seems a little excessive to me, but it does give you the ability in the settings on the display, if you go into the settings, that you could change that. So which is, you know, it's pretty neat. I find myself pedaling a lot, just because I don't even know why. Yeah, it just seems like something that just happens, even though it's like mostly ghost pedaling. And what ghost pedaling is you're pedaling, but it's not doing anything because of the way the gearing is on the bike. Now it'll work to 10 miles an hour, and then after 10 miles an hour, you're pretty much just ghost pedaling. I mean, I got the suspension on the front forks on these Sun Tours. I got them about 3 clicks from all the way tight on both the compression and the rebound. Seems to be holding up pretty good. Now, I've been riding bikes, motorcycles, for a long time, but as far as mountain bikes, no. Haven't had much experience on mountain bikes. So it is a whole different experience for me. And then having a throttle, of course, is a different experience on a mountain bike as well. But going on a mountain bike like this, you know, on a Sur-Ron, let's just start off with, on a Sur-Ron, you need to go faster because the bike is heavier and you feel like you're in more control. But when the bike is light, like this, I mean, this is 75 pounds. So when the bike is light, you kind of get like sketchy. It's even though it's planted, it feels good. It feels like it's you're going a lot faster than you really are. So you find yourself not needing like to be going pinned all the time like you do on the Sur-Rons Ultra B or the Light B. You got to be pinned a lot of the time because, especially on the Ultra B, you're planted. And if you're not careful on this thing, man, you will loop. If you're going off of like a little jump, a little hitter, the front end's extremely light on this, and you'll just loop. So you got to be like over the front forks. You got to have your head over the bars. Otherwise, you're going to be having your head over the back of the bike. Yeah, so it's a pretty weird feeling having the ability to ride without being sketched out that you're going to be getting in trouble. Because this is a mountain bike with pedals. So it's legal. It's a whole different experience for me. Because riding dirt bikes, you're never legal. Not unless, of course, you're, you know, in a riding spot like on a track, then it doesn't matter. Or, you know, you got your sticker and you're on the right land. But most of the time, you're just free riding. You're just, you know, illegal riding. Bike is fast, man. It's got a lot of torque. Not off the crack of the throttle from a dead stop. It doesn't. But when you're moving, if you crack the throttle, yeah, it's got good torque for a 6 kilowatt bike like a Sur-Ron. Well, like the old Sur-Rons, except they were 125, 130 pounds. This is 75, so it's almost half the weight. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying this Bonnell. I gotta say, the one thing with the placement of the battery when you're a moto rider is you squeeze with your legs so you don't go flying off the bike, right? So squeezing with your legs here, if you squeeze, you're gonna destroy yourself. And I'm talking destroy yourself. You'll blow your knees apart. So I don't know where else you could put the battery. I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just saying where it is and the way your knees go, if you're not careful, you will totally destroy your knees right here. It's happened to me a couple times already. You learn really fast after that not to be having your legs tight. You know, you kind of have them a little separated, because I came off a little jump and man, I was on the ground like a little kid crying. Like, I don't even ride this in the top mode here. because there's no need. It makes the throttle very sensitive, and then going over anything, if you move your throttle at all, it's just gonna go. So I barely ride in 5. Usually I'm riding in 4, 3 or 4, in areas like this, in little techie areas. But if I'm in a bigger, wider open area, I'm definitely riding 5. I do like this bike though, especially riding it here in a place that's designed for it. It's just a lot. It's a lot of fun riding my Ventus or the Sur-Ron here. It's too big, and it was fun the first couple times, but I mean, this is just amazing because that's what it was designed for, I guess. Well, not for a throttled bike, but you know what I mean. Mountain bike. Yeah, so I'm digging it. I think the handlebars need to come up a little bit more for me. This is a medium frame, and I dig the medium frame. I'm going to be buying one of these myself. It's just, I don't know if I want to buy the Bonnell or if I'm going to look into buying that Riff. Now, I've looked into buying the Riff Banshee. And I think the Riff Banshee is a better bike. Even though it has single crowns, I don't think that really matters. I mean, it's 10, 15 pounds lighter than the Bonnell. So, I mean, that weight is something. Everyone that lifts up the Bonnell and then lifts up the Riff is like, holy cow. You know, what a difference in weight. I haven't seen the Bonnell, the Riff in person, so it's hard to find who has them. I've been looking and looking and looking, but I can't seem to find a company that has them, especially around here where I am in Vegas. There's no one that has the Bonnell or the Riff. I mean, this park is pretty good. It doesn't have a lot of air time, so there's not a lot of jumps. You could catch air in a couple spots, but there's not like no major jumps here. But it is pretty good. What I do like about the Bonnell is the freewheel. So you don't have engine braking. So when you let off the throttle, you could just, you coast. You know, even on like a Sur-Ron or a Ventus or something like that, the engine brake, you could turn it off, but it's still on. It's still slowing you down. Where this is a freewheel, like a regular bike. So it's kind of neat. Yeah, so if you're on the fence, I know these aren't cheap, man. These bikes are expensive. But in the world of mountain bikes, it's not. The world of mountain bikes, mountain bikes are just ridiculous. You're spending 10 grand on a bike that doesn't have a motor, you know, and more. So it doesn't have this tech, it has more technology. It doesn't have the propulsion system. So in retrospect of mountain bikes, you know, it's cheap, $6 grand, 55, and then shipping, and depending on where you are, tax. Yeah, it feels pretty good, I gotta say, man. It feels pretty planted. The 75 pounds, it feels light for me, because I'm used to, like, you know, 160 on the Ventus and 190 on my Ultra B. So, you know, normal weight on bikes, but 75 pounds, it's very light. So it feels light. For me, it's just which way do I want to stand? You know, like I said, I'm a moto guy, so having my feet together, or, you know, next to one another, in line with one another, is usually how moto guys ride. You don't ride 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. So it's trying to figure out what foot forward feels the more comfortable, whether you're a goofy foot or a regular foot. And you're switching back and forth all the time, depending on obstacles and stuff like that. But which way are you going to keep it for the majority of the time? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, having this throttle, man, makes a difference. I wouldn't want to ride a mountain bike. Like, what the hell do I want to ride a mountain bike for? But I enjoy this bike, man. This bike is pretty fun. I mean, I have a blast on this bike. I'm no pro on this mountain bike by any means, but it is a blast. And then not having to worry about, you know, getting in trouble. Because they're sending, I don't know about your area, but this area used to be great for riding off-road. They didn't really care, but after this latest e-moto witch hunt that they're going after every single e-moto rider, you know, it's become a bigger issue. Now they've incorporated drones. Yeah, drones. So if you're out here riding, you don't even have to see a cop, man. They just got the drones up in the air. You don't even see them. They follow you home, and then you get a knock at your door. So yeah, technology, right? It works both ways. It works both freaking ways. Yeah, this Suntour suspension is pretty good, man, as I bottom it out. I mean, for most of the hits, it's pretty good.